It's a sign of desperation, drilling for bore water on top of the Great Dividing Range.
You know, it is a bit hit and miss, so we're churning through the money, we're churning through our reserves.
The Armidale district in northern New South Wales has never had to resort to this before. For this regional city and its rural surrounds, these are unprecedented times.
Everyone says we need the rain today, we need the rain today. But, you know, in the next month, it really needs to happen.
This is a real crisis. This is a real, you know, the drought to end all droughts, unfortunately. So it's pretty tough. It's tough physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, and it's, you know, it's the day-to-day.
Local Deputy Mayor Lib Martin has been living on the land here in the New England district for 33 years. A recent light rainfall has given the paddocks a green tinge, but there's no decent pasture, and the Martins are drawing on their savings to hand feed their cattle.
There's a lot of people have sold off all of their stock. We're probably down to about half of ours, and it's probably nearly too many.
How long since you've seen any decent rain here?
It's a number of years. We get a good fall every now and then you get none to follow up.
Rather than tell residents how much water is left in the city's dam, the local council prefers to emphasise how many days left until it runs dry. That number has now dropped to below 400. Finding new sources of groundwater could push back that deadline, but not by much.
It might be a couple of weeks, but that's all. Yeah, it's only a supplement. This is regarded as one of the safest areas in the state. It's a brilliant agricultural area for its lambs, its wool, its beef. Yeah, this is new territory for us.
It's not just farmers, but Armidale businesses that are really feeling the pinch. Sales of farm equipment and support vehicles have plummeted.
We did a bit of a budget a little while ago, and at least 50% down, and it's looking worse, you know, as the weeks go on, really. It's been a steady decline, but it's really hit the bottom. Well, I hope it's hit the bottom now. We don't really know, do we?
One of the region's biggest employers, the Costa Group, has been forced to suspend a planned expansion to its tomato glasshouse operation at Guyra because of water shortages. The drought is undermining Armidale's economy.
We've had plenty of droughts before, but we've had areas that have been okay. So, you know, people have been able to move stock around. It's been doable, but this one it affects so many people. It's that widespread. It's never been seen before.
The impacts are really starting to ripple through the communities now. If you speak to small business owners, they're all having issues. If you speak, obviously the farmers are in the front line, but even the council's having to deal with things that they don't normally have to deal with.
Discovered as a chance hybrid in a nursery in...
One of those issues for the council is deciding whether to save Armidale's heritage-listed Central Park. The biggest trees here have been thriving since 1880 and are now being kept alive with bore water.
We're putting the equivalent of about 4 millimetres a week, and we don't know whether that's enough. You know, we'll see how it goes.
The council has now invited the public to donate its own water to save the magnificent 19th century oaks and conifers. Those most at risk are marked by orange ribbons.
Not a day goes past when people don't trot in. You know, sometimes even with a shopping trolley load full of bought water and just leave them soaking on the mulch. So, yeah, it's been great. It's been said to me on many occasions in the last couple of months, well, I'm really glad you're doing something about the park because it makes us feel optimistic.
But water rationing will have to be reassessed if there's no good rain by Christmas. When the dam behind me was opened in 1968, it was thought it would drought-proof the Armidale region. There were estimates it could support a population of up to 60,000. Well, today, the Malpas Dam is struggling to support a regional population of less than half that.
I can remember as a child, you know, we've got this endless water supply. Armidale's is so well set up.
Malpas Dam was built for roughly double the size of the population it is now. So we've had tough times, we've had tough springs, we've had tough summers, but we've never had this sort of extended year and more going on now.
So for now, residents of the Armidale region are doing their best to recycle water and keep their hopes alive. And when the drought does finally break, Liv Martin says the community will still face serious challenges. The economy will take a long time to bounce back, and there's also the question of climate change. But under climate change modelling, these events are going to become more common.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. So that means that we need to be more prepared for what's in front of us, as well as looking at ways to stop it progressively getting worse.
Armidale has had dry times before, but this drought, many here argue, is different.
I just wish at some point the government would take it seriously that we really are in crisis, because I still believe a lot of them think that if it rains we're going to be happy days, and we all know that that's not how it works and how it rolls.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.